G'day folks. Well, thanks for the feedback on the whole Patreon thing. It's been overwhelmingly positive, which is nice. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work out, but rest assured, most concerns were, well, I'm going to put stuff behind a paywall. No, I'm not going to do that. There's not going to be a paywall for actual content. My actual genuine channel content, like videos, will never end up behind a paywall. So yeah, don't worry about that. Yes, there will be kickbacks for people who do donate. Whether I work it out on a full scale basis or a percentage basis, I don't know. I don't want it to turn into the kind of thing where you have to pay to get content. That is not a good idea. Information should always be free. I always felt that, and I never even set on YouTube to actually make money on it. I just want to try this and see if I can actually sustain it as a business as well as working with other people. I've been contacted by a couple of people about machining jobs. I've got one more to chase up, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. I mean, I can still run it as a business. Again, I'm a registered business. I have to pay tax on all this stuff. It's not just a charity. This is a registered business. So it's not the end of the world, but it will definitely negate the need to run a full-time job where I spend like 7 days a week working my ass off, and by the time I get to Saturday, I spend the Saturday with my friends, get half a dozen people over. There's no time to really shoot a nice accurate video or anything because I've got half a dozen people and we're just playing around. Get to Sunday, I'm worn out, spend most of the time in the house cleaning up whatever, and then go to work the next week. So yeah, you do run out of time. But now that I'm not working full-time for the boss and I'm trying to work for myself, if we can make this shit work, I'm really all for it. And I want to make videos peppier, more fun, just out there, a little crazy, not too crude. Let's just have some fun. So yeah, I really appreciate the feedback. I talked to my mother. I know she got me onto using one of these Panasonic Lumix cameras, and she said she has not been using hers for a while. So meet Lumix number 2. It's exactly the same as what I'm using, it's just not red, it's black. And it has virtually no hours use on it. So yeah, big thanks to my mother for donating this one for the time being. I will give it back to her. I'm not going to abuse it like the one that I've got in my hand, but these are a good little pocket camera. I mean, all the HD or like anything beyond the potato camera era is shot on one of these. Leica optics, Panasonic, good lithium battery. They're not a bad camera, and they fit in your pocket, or at least in a little carry bag. So yeah, something that's not a DSLR or a Handycam. These things are cool. I like them. The only thing is it won't stream directly to PC. I can't just plug it straight into the micro USB and actually stream video to PC. You actually have to record it, then play it back through the PC, and you get the cables with it. So I think that's the only downside. I can't use it as a streaming camera. But again, that's what this little guy is for, this little Creative Labs thing. So yeah, it works. Anyway, what can I say? I'm going to activate Patreon. I've pretty much already built it up. I'm going to activate it in the description if anyone wants to chip in, and you are by no means required to chip in. It's just if you want to throw $1 or $2 in, that's fine. I don't want to see people throwing in like $100 or $1,000. I just again, I never made this channel to get rich. I don't want to get rich. I just want to keep my head above water and have some fun. Make stuff for people, make things happen. Yeah, I'm not one of these YouTubers, I can assure you, I'm not one of these YouTubers that's going to put all the good content behind a paywall and say, hey, if you want to see this, you got to pay for it. To hell with that shit. If you want to see good content, I'm going to show it to you free of charge. Even something like this. I picked this up today for like 10 bucks. VHS, portable VHS with mechanical operation. Not one of the newer portable VHS players. So yeah, you won't have to pay a cent to watch that, apart from maybe watching a few advertisements. But if you want to chip in to help buy projects like this, like 10 bucks here, 5 bucks there, whatever, it's appreciated. So yeah, I'm not going to be one of those channels that's going to yeah, put shit behind a paywall or demand that you pay for stuff that you really don't want to watch or don't need to watch, or are going to be disappointed in watching, or simply should be able to watch anyway. Information should always be free. So yeah, that's the one thing I want to get through, because I've got a lot of messages from people saying, oh, you're going to put everything behind a paywall, all the good content's going to be paywalled, or you have to pay to get it. No, I'm not one of those channels. Never have been. I ain't going to charge you to watch content. So if you can spare 25 cents a month or $1 a month or 50 bucks a month, whatever, it's up to you. Pay what you can afford, and I can afford to go out and find projects. I mean, this ain't a project, this is a repair job. Again, that helps pay the bills, but this was a project, and it cost me money in bearings, grease, paint, everything. So yeah, I don't really have much video on it, but if I can dig up some video on the restoration of this 110 DC generator, I'll post it. Again, there's a little tool tear down here. I'll explain how injection molding works. We've got some little Sony trash find monitors. There are a lot of little projects sitting around here now that really need to get dug out and explored, because I think we can have a lot of fun times. I can have a lot of fun, and we can make a real nice little operation out of this thing. Don't you agree, Cyclops? Yeah, Cyclops agrees. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for a bit more entertainment.